But the NBA, unlike other leagues, we often see the older players not paying homage to the changes in the game. They treat the NBA like it's milk as opposed to wine. They're like, oh, back in our day, the game was so much better. It's like, was it really? Were players actually better back then? Because we love the bad boy Pistons. We love those Knicks teams that scored 85 points, but a lot of those players don't have a place in basketball anymore. Like, they weren't skilled enough. They were just 6'8", strong, and could fight, and could grab a rebound. And then we hear the Shaqs of the world and the Chucks of the world just, going in on the youth. And you see what Shaq did with Donovan Mitchell. Was like, yeah, I just want you to know that I think you're good, but you ain't next level yet. I said it. Okay, Shaq. What are you talking about? You know how awkward that is for TV? And then when kind of confronted about it, was like, I don't have to explain myself to these earthlings. I got G14 classification. Like, yeah, Shaq, you can say whatever you want, but you're an analyst on TV. So if people don't understand what you're analyzing, you kind of got to break it down so we get it.
Yeah, I had a problem with Shaq's comments. I think it's fine if you wanted to say that, but that's not the venue to say that. That definitely came off as I'm not trying to give you constructive criticism. I'm just gonna criticize you for ratings, probably just for a headline. Which, I mean, I guess he met his goal because here we are talking about him 2 weeks later. But it was just a pointless comment, and I don't know. It's just I feel like in every situation, not just the NBA, but everybody in general, people like to get up on their soapbox and start off a story. Back in my day, my era was better or whatever. So I mean, it is what it is. I don't listen to the old dudes anymore that much, to be honest.
Yeah, it was a random thing to say. I think, period. Even if he would have tweeted it, it would have been like, why did you say that? It was even worse because he said it to him on air. What were you expecting to come from that? I think Donovan Mitchell actually handled it perfectly. I don't know what else you're supposed to say in a situation like that. And I don't know why basketball is like that. I think it's maybe because the players get remembered differently, or you right away will start to throw someone in comparison. Shaq was great, and immediately people were, I guess, comparing him to Hakeem and Kareem. And then right when Shaq's time ended and Dwight came, people were like, oh, Dwight's the new Superman. And Shaq actually has a personal vendetta against Dwight. He doesn't like Rudy Gobert now. Whereas in the NFL, football players like the young guys coming behind them. There are obviously some haters, but you just don't see the hate as much. You don't see any back in my day, these guys could never play against us. And that's all these NBA players, if they wanted to go back to the 90s, in our day, we would be doing this. And if they wanted to go back and play us in the 80s, you don't want to come play now either. You don't want Shaq out in a pick and roll on the top of the key. So the game has evolved. These dudes just want to relive their glory days. Shaq just needs to be secure in he's the best center of our generation. It's okay. Another generation will love somebody else. And all these dudes just need to get over it. They always just want to be well, in my time, your time's over. It's their time now. Just let them have it.